Hey everyone, in today's video we're going to be going over how I like to set up my shotgun, and then later on, for the hell of it, we're going to be going over how I like to set up my 22 rifle. So first things first, my shotgun. This is a Remington 512 gauge pump action shotgun. I have it very simple right now. I just have the mag pull launcher, so the stock and the forend. I do have a Streamlight ProTac, just like I have on a couple of my other guns for flashlight. Over here, the tape switch just held in place with some Velcro. Back here on the receiver, I have some Velcro with a 2-shell side saddle. And on the other side of the receiver, I have some more Velcro with a 6-shell side saddle. And I have 5 of those, just like I have 5 magazines for all my other rifles, so 1 on the gun, 3 on the chest, and 1 on the belt line. The only real difference or upgrade that I've done to this rifle is my safety. So I got an enhanced safety where it just comes up a little bit more, makes it easier to take it on and off. That's really the only complaint that I had with this gun, was that the safety was real stiff and there wasn't enough of a shelf for me to push my thumb off of. Of course, I'm just running bead sights. For my purposes, I don't really see myself upgrading this anytime soon to something like red dot or ghost rings, but maybe in the future. Can't hurt. Just like on all my other rifles, I have my sling points, so 1 on the outside, on the other side. And then I have my hair ties to go ahead and store my sling when not in use. So, pretty simple setup. Could make it a lot more complicated. I don't feel the need to. Very nice setup. So, moving on. Just for the hell of it. Now, 22 is not a self-defense rifle. It's not something that I would recommend for people for self-defense in any scenario or any case. But it is good for teaching new shooters some things, and it's also, or at least introducing new shooters to shooting rifles. It's a lot less intimidating. You can get people to open up a little bit more. But also it's great for pests. So for me, a 22 rifle takes a lot of small game, a lot of pests. So I go ahead and throw the flashlight that was just on my shotgun onto it. And this could be a rat rifle, go out at night, take care of some rats. So to go over it quickly, I use BX-25 mags. I have at least 5 of them, just like I do for all my other rifles. I of course have my hair tied, so my sling points in the same points as all my other rifles. I have a little bit of Velcro right here to hold the tape switch in place. I have a small Picatinny rail right here to hold the flashlight when I do have it on the gun. This is just a Magpul Hunter stock. I really like the ergonomics of it. It's very stiff, very strong. There's not any flex going on up here or anything crazy going on. The only upgrades I've done to this rifle are the BX-25, or is the BX-25 trigger. It's a steep improvement from the factory trigger. The factory trigger is all made out of plastic and it's a little gritty on the take up, and it seems like there's a little bit more travel. This, an acceptable amount of travel, and it's a lot smoother. I definitely like to upgrade all the triggers of my guns. The only one that I don't have upgraded is my shotgun. I don't put a lot of thought in my shotgun. I don't use it that often, so I haven't invested in anything in the trigger for my shotgun. So moving up here, I have some loopholed scope rings that go directly into my receiver, and I am running a Crossfire 2 through 7 rimfire scope, and of course, just like all my other optics, or at least my scopes, I have my 0 and the weight that 0.2. So that's it for that rifle. They're best to keep stock. I know that when people start upgrading them a little bit too much, they lose some of their reliability. Ruger 1022s tend to be very reliable until you start upgrading them too much. So what I like to do is I like to keep the barrel stock, I like to keep the bolt stock, but the trigger is definitely an upgrade that I would recommend. So of course, just like all my other rifles, I've got my Faro Concept Slingster. I share it with all of them, and in the last video you already saw the cases that I use for them, that 36-inch 511 double rifle case. Fits both of these just fine. So I believe that's it for this video. If you enjoyed this one, please watch the next one where I'm going to be going over my long range rifle. And thank you so much for watching.